Wow!
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Hello, welcome back to A Boring Revolution, your number one news source for everything in regards to the Boring Company. I come to you today with a very quick episode indeed. Just a very general chat about the current situation in regards to social media's kind of opinion of the Boring Company and just the world in general's opinion of the Boring Company, and more specifically people's kind of attitudes and beliefs in regards to Elon Musk. And at this very moment in time, it is quite disconcerting to read certain things. And I'm not going to really name everything, but there's a lot of fear, uncertainty and doubt around at the moment. And there's a lot of people going out there and saying really kind of illogical, terrible things about the Boring Company. I'm going to cover a little bit of that today and just have a brief chat about why we just need to do the best thing here, and that is let things play out. We know what's going to happen, but there's no real point in engaging with these entrenched interest groups, these shills, these trolls. They're not here to spread positive energy. They have none inside themselves. You know, it left them many decades ago. So they're not here to have an engaging discussion with you about the pros and cons of the Boring Company system. They're there to create fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and to attack Elon Musk. And it's really quite sad. It really is quite sad. We've had excellent progress in Las Vegas in regards to the three sites. The tunnels are completed. The stations are coming along beautifully. The judgment day is going to be the 25th of January 2021, so early next year, and we're going to see the system operating at a very high capacity. I am very aware of the TechCrunch article. A lot of people have emailed me about it. I have also reached out and spoke to some people about this article. I have my opinions on this. I think it's actually a good thing that people are going out there and they're saying things based on reading one article. Yeah? If they want to go out and do that, this is a free country. Or the world, certainly the world, you're free to have whatever opinions wherever you are in the world. If you want to base your opinions on one article and not of what actually is happening in the real world, and you want to base your opinions on some very unsubstantiated assumptions and interpretations of regulations that are very subject to loopholes and workarounds, then that's entirely up to you. That's your prerogative. But yeah. So Mark Harris wrote an article for TechCrunch. A lot of people are pulling that article out and trying to slam it in my face, as it were, and tell me that I'm wrong. All the things I've been saying over the last 2 years are incorrect, and that I'm some kind of fake, basically, that I'm endangering the life of people in Las Vegas. People can say what they wish. At the end of the day, the chickens always come home to roost. Yeah, I'll say that again. The chickens always come home to roost. Judgment Day is coming. The 25th of January is when we will see if I'm correct, if all these armchair critics are correct. Who is going to be the person at the end of the day that has been telling the truth? Is it the person that believes in the positive message of Elon Musk? Is it the person that, deconstructs every element of the Boring Company project and really kind of drills into the details and tries to analyze everything and comes out with both positive and criticisms of the Boring Company? And that's what I do. I often criticize some elements of the Boring Company design, but overall I am very, very pleased with what the Boring Company is doing and how they are attacking the problem of TBMs and mass transit using autonomous electric vehicles. I think I'm kind of 96% in agreement with the Boring Company, Elon Musk and Steve Davis. So who wins is going to be determined on the 25th of January of next year. We'll see. I'm also very, very aware of some trolls on Twitter saying some quite disparaging things about the Boring Company based on 99% assumptions and no real facts. There was a podcast release called Well, There's Your Problem, which again was, there were so many assumptions in it, I can't really list them. There's so many. And I'm not going to go around. I think that podcast is just a bit of a joke, the way they kind of discuss the issue. And also, they spent the first 3 minutes of that podcast talking about a man exposing himself on a webcam. So it's not really like a serious engineering discussion, really, is it? It's kind of a jokey way of looking at something. And, that's what they, it's their podcast. They can produce whatever they want to do. But like I say, the chickens will come home to roost at some point next year. And I'm telling you now, I have never ever been more confident about the Boring Company achieving its goals. We've seen from the very start the project contract and all the various targets and milestones they need to achieve to fulfill that contract. I'm pretty confident they will start to tick off pretty much everything on that list over the next sort of 7 to 10 weeks, maybe even earlier. It's up to you what your opinion is of Elon Musk and what he's done in his career, but it's fairly obvious that you are a biased person if all you do all day is criticize everything that Elon Musk does. And every time, we all make mistakes. Every time Elon Musk makes a mistake, no matter how big or small it is, you instantly go in there for the neck, and you're going after someone constantly, poking fun at someone's expense. And it's not nice, it's not clever, it's not smart. There are a lot of people like that at the moment in this world who are going out and attacking people. It's probably because they live quite miserable lives and they look at themselves in the mirror in the morning and they're not happy with what they see. And there's lots of those Marxists around at the moment. But on this channel, we're going to look at the positives. We're going to focus on this project's completion. This project is very close to completion. As you can see, here is the contract. Pretty much this bit here has been fulfilled. So we're getting very close to that. Over the next 7 to 10 weeks, we're going to see this here completed. So things are obviously going in the right direction for the Boring Company, and Steve Davis has been a very good steward of the ship and has sailed it in the right direction, as it were. These kinds of illustrations, are going to look really, really stupid in January. But rather than admit defeat and remove these sorts of things from the internet, this will remain on the internet forever, because the person that produced this is totally gutless and will not change their opinion no matter what evidence they are given, because they are extremely biased people. They hate Elon Musk. They hate everything that he does. They hate the fact that SpaceX is a massive success. They hate the fact that Tesla is the largest automobile by market cap in the world. They hate the fact that Tesla has captured a massive percentage of the electric vehicle market in the USA, Europe and China. They hate the fact that Starlink is going to provide internet to massive areas of underserved communities across the world. They hate the fact that Elon Musk was a key player at PayPal and did a great job at X.com. And they just hate the fact that Elon Musk has this platform where he goes out and he projects his amazing ideas. And maybe he's not fully baked those ideas yet, but he has the right attitude to make those concepts, those designs, those theories come into reality, come to practice. He always does. So if you think that Elon Musk is suddenly going to fail with the Boring Company, when SpaceX was a huge success, X.com and PayPal was a huge success, Tesla was a huge success, and obviously Starlink is very, very likely to become a huge success and is likely to IPO very soon. People like Elon Musk, they don't just come up with ideas. Like when they form a company to push that idea forward. If they've got to the stage where they want to form a company to make that idea become a reality, they've obviously thought a lot about that problem or that issue or that concept. So it's not like this is going to disappear. Every time someone posts something on Twitter or on Instagram or on YouTube, I copy the videos from YouTube. So if I find a video that I think is talking nonsense and is based on assumptions rather than facts, I will copy that video to Dropbox. And if I see something on Twitter that's basically bending the truth, I will take a screenshot of it. And when we get to the 25th of January, I'm going to go out there and I'm just going to blow up the screen with all these screenshots, and I'm going to put people's faces out there and just explain, you were wrong. It's time for you to admit the Boring Company was a success. So that's kind of my rant, as it were, for today. We've been going at this for nearly 13 minutes now, so I think that's pretty much enough. In terms of everything that I've said, I stand by everything I've ever said about the Boring Company in every video that I've ever produced. If you think that I've said things that are incorrect, then please let me know, and I'm happy to admit that I do occasionally make mistakes. But the overall concept, the overall kind of strategy for personalising mass transit and increasing the prevalence of mass transit in the USA, this is the right strategy. The sort of people that are criticising the Boring Company usually work in industries that are in major trouble at the moment because of this pandemic, and because of that they are attempting to distract people by pointing the finger at other industries and trying to move the focus away from what's going on. A prime example of that is the railways, both here in Europe and also in the USA. You can't run things for a loss. They might tell you that it's run as a social good, and it does make the world a better place to have great mass transit links, whether it be by train or via bus or via tram or any other kind of system. But those systems have to pay their way. If they're not paying their way, then they will fail like everything else. And governments don't have an endless a stack of gold bars to kind of pay up the debts. They just don't have that. There's a consequence to a system having a very, very low gross margin, or no gross margin, a negative gross margin. So there you go. That's my rant for today. I hope you agree with what I've said. I'm going to return to this topic again on the 25th of January, and a lot of people are going to get exposed. And for one day only, I'm going to do a lot of finger pointing. But there you go. Thank you for joining me this wonderful evening, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Thank you, and remember, don't be boring. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you.